Okay. So moving to the second page, now we're going to answer the question, who do we reach? And we're going to equip you in a tool called the oikos map. Oikos is just the Greek word for household. It means sphere of influence or relational network. And we're just considering who are the people in your life that are far from God. That's a great place to start in making disciples. So you draw a circle and put your name in the middle and just think of who are some people in your life that are far from God. So for me, I think of my family member Tom and my neighbor Rick and a guy from work named Kevin and a buddy of mine from school named Steve. And as far as considering hobbies, there's a guy named John that I enjoy my hobby with. So go ahead and take some time and list out some names of people in your life that are far from God. Okay, and we see in John chapter 17 that Jesus was praying for his disciples, and specifically in verse 20, he prays for those whom his disciples will reach. And so Jesus prayed for generations. He was praying for movement. So we want to pray for generations, starting with the people in our life. So for example, I think of Tom. I think of Tom's girlfriend, Dana, who's far from God, and his brother Ray, who's far from God, and Ray's sister Sarah, who's far from God, and I think of Dana's brother Robbie, who's far from God, and Robbie's buddy Jeff, and I think Robbie's really into dance, and so I think of Jeff and Daniel, and Daniel's younger brother Chuck and Chuck's girlfriend Deb are far from God, and Deb goes to school with a girl named Angie. So you can see just from that simple example, we're able to map out generations of people who are far from God. So go ahead and take some time and just ask the Holy Spirit to help you map out these people in your life who are far from God. Okay, great. So what we have created here is a prayer strategy. This is a prayer map. If we want to see no place left in your city, we need to start by seeing no place left on our oikos map with the people in our life. So will you commit to pray for these people and look for opportunities to share the gospel with them and pray that God will ignite a movement through the people in your life?